Alright, and welcome back to Dual YouTubers.
I am not Roy.
And I'm Jimmy Little.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, how are you?
I'm pretty good. We're waiting for Roy because he's always late.
Roy is always late. Oh.
Hey Roy!
Hi, Roy!
How you doing today?
Wow. He just gave you his car.
Thanks.
Yeah, have fun with it. Why do you think I'm always late?
Why?
The car?
The car?
It's a good explanation. You're not zoomed in far enough.
So?
See, now this is what happens when you let a cameraman actually be in charge of the camera.
Oh.
You know what, Roy?
The one time I guest star, and you guys can't even get it together.
Well, I had to replace Karsten today. It's not my problem.
Well,
it's not my fault.
You know, when the professionals leave two amateurs...
What are you doing? It's mine!
It's my only transportation, even if it is a stinky car.
You can walk, you have shoes.
Stinky car? Is that the name of your car, a stinky car?
No, but it was better than saying something a
Oh.
little more rude.
Gotcha.
I don't like being rude, even if it is a more apropos statement these days. Did you guys really start?
Yeah.
I broke everything.
You're decreasing our awesomeness.
We had awesomeness?
Yeah.
When?
We had an amount before you started
Just
doing it.
before you walked in, Roy!
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, let's see here. I arrived at about 1/4 till.
See, now I gotta balance out the awesomeness and walk into the room with my de-awesomeness, my de-awesomeizer.
So who's the straight man here? That's the...
Wait, there's supposed to be a straight man?
Well, you know, if you're gonna have the clown, you gotta have the straight man to play off of.
That's the problem!
This is the problem.
It's not my fault. I'm just Jim
You know?
Little. I'm a professional caddy here, so if you ever need golf caddy, I got you.
Yeah, wow.
Why don't we
I
just...
play golf on the Wii, but my clubs are pretty light, so I think I can handle them.
Okay. Well, that's not real golf. What are you doing?
Whoa! Hey! What? Trevor!
Hey! Welcome, Roy!
Hi, Roy!
Hey!
Gotta keep my cup company. So, hi!
Hi!
Hello!
Got a couple of strangers next to me for some reason. Somebody we've never seen on the show before, although I do know him in person, and some guy that thinks he's Jimmy Little.
He is Jimmy Little.
I'm Jimmy Little.
I've seen him on the internet, it's true.
If it's on the internet, it must be true.
Kids, wear life jackets.
In and out of the water.
Yes.
Stop saying that, George!
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It was just something that the last co-host really butchered over and over again.
Okay. Now, do I get paid for this after I'm done, or...?
Long after you're done.
Okay.
Like when you're in the ground, like however underground you're buried, it ranges from anywhere from 5 feet to like 8.5.
Okay, okay.
Have you ever been to a cemetery and watched them dig?
Yeah.
Like it really varies. Like if you get a yardstick, you can put it like.
I've dug in a few cemeteries before.
Really?
Okay.
No, I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, well, it was loud enough to hear.
On a pro
Your
tour.
thoughts are ragingly loud today. It's like,
So what you were actually saying is that you agreed with somebody. You really dug what they were saying in the cemetery.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Well, this is off to a great start.
Indeed.
All right, now you've already introduced him, right?
No?
You haven't introduced him?
What?
You must be Jimmy Little because my co-host would normally have properly introduced our guest, our first major commenter on something to see on the show, and yet here you haven't done it.
Well, he's a guest too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not by choice. Who's this Jimmy Little?
Did you not watch her first episode?
I don't watch any of our episodes.
That's a smart thing to do.
I was in the episode.
He was. I saw him. Yeah. He didn't get the job.
Then why is he here?
Revenge?
Is it cold?
The door was unlocked.
The door was unlocked?
The dough.
The door.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Shutting the door, keep out the devil.
Well, I
Didn't
haven't
work
heard
this
that song
time.
in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Just throw a little Amy Grant into the mix.
Well, at least now I have somebody that can relate to me.
Well, that's because you and I are of similar age.
Yeah.
You know, unlike the 20-year difference between the two of you, or more than 20
You're
years.
not that old.
Way more
Are
than 20
you?
years. Isn't it like 30 or 40 years?
I like to think I'm a whole lot younger than what you just indicated. I'm sorry, but I'm still immature enough to be able to argue with this guy all the time.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I don't
his
argue with you
doppelganger.
hardly ever.
It's okay, I'll be the adult today. I don't mind.
I don't want any adults on this show.
Nope, the adults have to be over there.
Yeah, but I don't have the hair, so I kind of have to. I'm either a kid with really bad taste or I'm an adult. So
Kid with really bad taste. We have it.
okay,
It's just a reverse mohawk, right?
right? Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
I've seen worse.
It's going to be all the rage in about 20 years.
Dreadlocks that, you know, like a dreadlock mullet. Oh,
Well,
yeah, don't do that.
don't do that.
That's just wrong.
No, I would not do that.
Wear safety glasses, kids.
In or out of the water.
What's wrong with you?
Do you
What's
have
your
enough time
obsession
to-
with in and out of water?
Do you have enough time to listen to everything? I'm not sure.
Don't know.
Nope, we don't have enough
Don't have enough time.
Nope.
So anyway, I'm Michael. If you
Yes.
get this message, please call help. Call for help. I need help. Okay.
We are filming from an undisclosed location. You shall never find him.
We're right under the O in Pacific Ocean.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah. So
You mean our studio is buoyant?
No, there's an island.
well, global warming. We're all going to be underwater. Eventually, we might as well just get this.
Okay.
We're on an oil
I can
rig.
see that.
Island?
An oil rig. This is fancy dicks for an oil rig.
Yeah.
Captain's quarters?
Sure. Yeah. The captain likes wine. That's good.
Well, I donated money since I'm a professional caddy. So
If he's
it's like-
Jimmy Little, then he doesn't know what he's talking about anyway.
That's true. He knows golf.
But then again, if he's Kirsten, he doesn't know what he's talking about anyway.
So
Don't bash Karsten.
Why not?
I don't know.
We bash me.
I've never met Karsten, so I don't know. I just met Jimmy today. I've known Roy since 1986, 87.
Well, I graduated in '86.
So
Couple
long,
years.
so maybe 85.
Mm.
So a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
We're old,
And feeling older every moment.
indeed. So here's a little blast from the past, from back high school.
Okay. Just out of high school, yeah.
Yep. This is a comic book that Roy created a long time ago. Well, I want to make sure it gets out so that the camera can see it.
Okay.
I can't tell if there's
Don't want the
glare or not.
reflection on it? Alright.
You know, the Pacific Ocean leaves a lot of glare on things. So anyway, yes.
That amazing sun shining in on us.
So here's this awesome comic book called The Chronicles of Dreamer that I don't even know if you've seen it in the last 15 years or not, but
Oh, bits and pieces of it.
so why don't you tell us about this comic book?
It's a comic book based on a story that I started working on in '84. It's an interesting story, at least to me. It's about a guy that... Ooh, we haven't even gotten into the story. And it's already on.
Well, it's about a guy who goes to sleep, isn't it?
It's about a guy that actually goes into a coma.
Don't go to sleep.
Okay.
But the world of dreams is in another dimension. And the dimension of the dreams starts bleeding into our dimension. And it's the adventures of Jonathan Stuart Dreamer, whose name now is Jonathan DeSantis, because, the story grew up a little bit. And he's the only one that really knows what's going on, except for the villain. So he's the only one that can really help to stop the dream world from coming into our world.
So you say that it is grown up. Is this story in some form somewhere in the universe other than this?
Yes. And a trailer for it, for the film that I was working on, is called Akumu. And now that I've finally found the Japanese-speaking lady to do the voiceover, I have begun working on it again to finish it up, get it out there, and see if there's any interest in making a full-length feature.
So is the trailer available someplace?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No.
Then the link is not below.
No, it isn't. Although we can include the link below for the very first scene which I released, which is called Akumu Ichi, and in Japanese that's Bad Dream 1. And you can kind of get the feeling of it through that.
Cool.
Although it turns out that all the scenes that I took to make the teaser trailer were the scary ones. At least other people thought they were scary. I didn't. But so it's not really a horror movie, but the trailer is mostly apparently horror based. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
we can even show a little clip of it right here. And welcome back.
You've traumatized me.
Come on, do the fear.
Carson would have done the fear.
Carson would have. So you can't be Carson. I'm starting to believe
Did I
that
ever
really
say
is
I
Jimmy
wasn't
Little.
Karsten?
No, but
There's a little bit of a resemblance. I think it's the hat.
I don't see it.
Well, maybe it's the hair. I don't know. Something.
Hat? He doesn't wear a hat.
Well, it's the shape of the head space where the hat would go. I don't know. Something's
see,
different.
it's like Clark Kent. Clark Kent. Superman!
Wait.
Clark Kent. Superman!
Wait. What? Oh, hi, Roy. Hey, Roy. Wow.
So, Jimmy Little. Karsten!
Well,
Jimmy Little. Karsten!
he's a really good
Hey,
actor.
Jimmy Little.
He's a really good actor. He just.
But
Wow. How'd you get the makeup on so fast?
Wow.
it's also the polo.
The polo? Yeah, because it's not a dress shirt.
That's true.
I never noticed that. I knew
Really?
there was something about Jimmy
You
Little.
never noticed it?
I tried not to.
I tried not to.
I like to be oblivious to things. It makes getting out of trouble a whole lot easier later on. What happened? I didn't know.
I don't know. I have watched every video since the beginning. And I have to say, you're doing a good job. Well, you're not doing a good job. You've only been in 2 episodes now.
Actually, I think 3 because
Are you in 3?
the interviews, he appeared one day, and I'm sure that I still don't believe it was him. I'm sure it was Carson in disguise, and not today.
Okay. So, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Just one?
Yes, just one that I've noticed. Okay. I'm kind of a nitpicker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so am I. Link below to my nitpicking link.
Okay. It better be there too. Your mug was not in an episode.
Yes.
It's a fixture of your set, and it was not there.
Yeah. Well, we also weren't on set that day, which is really interesting. But because we were out, you must be talking about our Bigfoot encounter.
Right.
Okay. The mug was on vacation. It's
We didn't have
contractually
room to have it.
It's contractually obligated to take a vacation every so often. That was the weekend that was supposed to be taking the vacation. Links to the vacation pics below.
Cool. I look forward to seeing those.
Got a lot of links below today.
Yeah. You need to make a song about it.
The links below. So far below. What? Stop.
By the way, you reminded me from your Bigfoot episode that I have a story about Bigfoot.
You do?
Let's hear it.
I do. This is a theory that people do not really believe, but it is absolutely 100% completely true. Except for the parts that I changed or...
Except for anything I'm about to say.
Yeah, you know. Long, long ago, you know, there were no white people in America or whatever. There were stories about Bigfoot. They were all over the place. You know, you hear about the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yetis, all these guys, all over the place. Right up until about the turn of the 20th century. And then all of a sudden it goes from being kind of reality to being, no, that's just a myth. Nobody believes in Bigfoot anymore. The same time, there's a president of the United States who's a big game hunter, Teddy Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Teddy Roosevelt comes out and all of a sudden, Bigfoot's no longer real. Doesn't have to do with him exactly. It has to do with the natural predator of Bigfoot. Bigfoot was wiped out in the early 20th century by teddy bears. Okay, follow my logic.
We're talking about the little cuddly man-made dolls, not the big grizzly type teddy
There
bears.
is a song, and I'm not going to sing it because of copyright infringement, and I don't want to get sued or whatever, but if you go out in the woods today, you better go in disguise, because the teddy bears are having their picnic, right? Once a year, all the teddy bears go out and they have their picnic. It's in the song. The songs are the way that we tell our legends. They tell truth. There's truth in legend. So, the teddy bears, once a year, they go out and they have their picnic. Well, when did the teddy bears come along? Right around the time Teddy Roosevelt was there.
True.
Right around the time when Bigfoot was becoming a myth rather than a reality. Once a year, the teddy bears all go outside and they kill Bigfoot. They hunt them down, they find every last one they can find, and they create a bloody massacre.
It's like snake whacking day on The Simpsons.
It is. It's exactly like snake whacking day. So you don't want to go, you have to go in disguise because otherwise they will think that you're Bigfoot. Now here's my further proof. Okay, we live in beautiful Washington. You go up into the mountains, towns like Winthrop, Leavenworth, places like that. What is in front of every store there? A big wooden bear. This is to protect them from Bigfoot. They know the truth. Now we know that Bigfoot is up in that area because if you go inside that same store, they've got Bigfoot memorabilia all over the place. You know, you can buy snow globes and big feet slippers and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. But they've all got that big wooden bear out front. It's because they know that the teddy bears only go out once a year. The rest of the year, we're open season. And so that's why we don't ever see Bigfoot. So if you go camping, particularly in the mountains, always take a teddy bear. I have taken a teddy bear every time I've gone camping, and I have never been killed by Bigfoot. If that's not proof, I don't know what is.
thoughtful look.
So, I hope you're believers now.
I want to use one of our catchphrases, but I don't want to insult him.
Well, I don't care.
That's just stupid. But I am interested in your philosophy, and I'd like to read your literature later on.
I'm writing a children's book, actually.
Really?
That story, yes. Not quite so bloody, but yes.
There's the R-rated version and the G-rated
right.
version.
That's right.
A lot fewer heads get lopped off in the G-rated version,
Yes. Well, it's not.
but only 20% less.
It's not the the Game of Bears or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No. Yes. They all keep their decorative bow ties on.
I would like to see that book.
Okay. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it done by fall.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Cool. Well, that makes me even more eager to finish my children's books.
So is it
Maybe
going
we
to be
can
illustrated?
sell them as a set or something like that.
I'll tell you what. I am going to a craft fair in Kirkland in November.
Really?
I am giving you until November 1st to get your book done, and if you do, I'll put it on my table.
Wow.
If you have a children's book coming out too, maybe about golf.
I'm a professional golf player. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that.
I don't have the talent for that.
Uh,
Well,
Not
again,
my
neither do I.
not my
Golfing for babies.
Why not? The Complete Moron's Guide to Golfing. They've got idiot and
Dummy books.
so why not the Complete Moron's Guide to Golfing?
Because it
I think
takes some
Copyright, patent pending, registered trademark.
The Complete Moron's Guide to Making a YouTube Show by Karsten and Roy.
I think we need something a little simpler for us to.
Well,
The Complete Brain Dead Person's Guide to. Yeah, just forget it. Turn the camera on, turn it off, post it. And whatever is in between the on and off.
how to make YouTube channels for the clinically brain dead?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
The Complete Comatose Person's Guide to doing YouTube.
How to make a video if you're a vegetable.
It worked really well for the VeggieTales. They had a career out of it.
Well, yeah.
Maybe too long of a career, but
Maybe.
still a career.
But there's some songs there that I just cannot stop singing. So
Yeah, but then again, SpongeBob is still going too. And after
Yeah.
it's like 16, 17 years. SpongeBob has been in existence and producing new shows as long as I've been married.
That's a long time.
That's
Well, as
scary.
long as he's been alive.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 25.
Oh, I thought you were younger than that. I thought you were like 14.
Well, it just depends on if you have to talk to him or not.
Yeah.
He always seems younger when you talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Karsten does. I'm sorry, Jimmy. My apologies.
Yeah.
You're much more mature.
He just doesn't know you. Awkward silence.
It's only awkward if you say something. Why do you have to say something? Why?
I'm an amateur. I'm a guest here.
All right.
I had to
two
introduce
rules.
myself.
2 rules. 1, don't say anything. 2,
Don't listen to him.
You said your only skill was caddying, so I don't really think I need to listen to you.
I couldn't think of number 2.
Oh. Too enthusiastic?
Maybe your hand is interfering with my camera space, so. Yes.
Are you very opinionated right now?
It's
So. We're all gonna. Okay.
It's the alien hand syndrome. Dr. Strangelove did it better. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I don't know! Make it stop!
And this is the last time I'm on this show, I'm afraid.
And come on, you gotta say welcome back. And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, you haven't watched the show at all, have you? No wonder you didn't get the job.
I was pretty disappointed I didn't make it.
Yeah. But you didn't even
I
invite
wanted-
me to the interview, so.
I wanted to be popular with all the celebrities. So. and then the producers just squashed it.
Well, we had to tell people there was free soda just to get anybody in the line for the interviews.
Mhm.
And when they found out there was no free soda, they mostly left up until the last 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, and they were only here because you told them Scarlett Johansson was in the green room, so
Yeah.
yeah,
We're liars.
pretty much, yeah.
After all, we told you this was going to be fun.
This is true. This is true. It is
told me
going
this
on
would
an
be fun.
extremely long time. This is oh my gosh, interminable.
Big words.
Indeed. Very big.
Are you quite done?
I've been done a long time. I'm just talking until somebody says goodbye.
Done and done for goodbye.
Go ahead and sing along with Karsten for the goodbye song.
Is it a goodbye song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've introduced it recently, much to my chagrin. Goodbye, goodbye, it's time to say goodbye.
I've
Like,
only ever
comment,
seen it
share,
once.
and subscribe.
Nice, you have a good voice.
You just,
You
you just
see
in
theater or
the
something.
email that he sent me, he told me to mention the goodbye song at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, bye.
We'll see you next time. And cut. Go ahead and do that way, if you would, please. I don't want to climb
Alright,
under
short
the-
change. Everybody.
Okay.
Don't make those whole